concerned. What if the hokey cokey really is what it's all about? Oh, and another thing. If somebody has a multiple personality disorder and they threaten to kill themselves, is that classed as a hostage situation? And one last thing. If love really is blind, then how is it that lingerie is so popular? Now, we're all ruled by our thoughts and beliefs, and what you've just heard are some of the thoughts and beliefs that I have. Okay, granted, I'm having fun. Hey, it happens. But we all have thoughts and beliefs, and some of our thoughts and beliefs are helpful and some are unhelpful. A little while ago, I was speaking at an event, and if you've ever seen me speak, you'll know that I use magic in my presentations to punctuate the messages that I convey. And at this particular presentation, the trick went wrong, and I mean big time. There was no way I could have got out of it. There was no way I could have salvaged the trick at all. Now, I walk off stage and I'm all smiles and showbiz. The thing is, a few years ago, early in my career, I would have beaten myself up, and I would have beaten myself up for a long, long while, maybe even weeks. But now, after an hour or two, I get over it. Why? Because I've got a process that I go through, and you might want to use the same process. So the next time you try something and it doesn't work out, go through this process. Instead of beating yourself up, instead of having those unhelpful thoughts where you're saying, you idiot, you fool, what were you doing? The first thing I ask myself is this. Did I do everything I possibly could have done? Did I do my best? Did I do everything I possibly could have done? Now, in this case, I did, because I thought through what I had to do. I rehearsed it and I practiced it. Next question. What actually went wrong? What actually went wrong? And then visualize going through the situation. And then think, what went wrong? Now, in my case, what I did, I actually, in the privacy of my own home, I went through the trick again. I walked through the trick physically, and I actually made it go wrong on purpose so that I could find ways of getting out of a bad situation, if you like, of correcting it. Next question. What will I do differently next time? What will I do differently next time? And then do it differently. Next question. What can I learn from this? Good questions. You see, mistakes and errors are gifts. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me, but I don't like making mistakes. Trust me, I don't like making errors. But they're gifts, because every successful person will tell you, and you don't have to take my word for this, if you ever meet a very successful person, ask them. They will tell you that they learned nothing from their successes. They learned everything from their failures and mistakes. So failures and mistakes are gifts. And by the way, in addition to those 4 questions that I've just given you, here are two more additional questions, because they were fairly standard questions. Here are 2 more. The first one, how is this thought serving me? How is the thought that you're having actually serving you? Now, if you're saying, you idiot, you fool, is that really helping you? Is it helping you? No, it isn't helping you in the slightest. We can only deal with one thought at a time. So why not make the thought a good one? Which brings me to the final question. What should I be focusing on right now? What should I be thinking about right now that will be helpful to me? Now, I tend to follow that process, and I go through it again and again and again. And as I go through that process, after I've made an error, I'll find that the frustration, the anger, the disappointment gets less and less and less. Try it and see what happens. I've just realized last week, boy, did I make a big mistake. I spilt spot remover on my dog. And now he's vanished. Until next time, stun the world. Be astonishing.